Hi, I'm Dr. Jennifer Jones, clinical psychologist specializing in love, happiness, and parenting. Hello, grandparents. I'm here to talk to you today about how to connect with your grandchildren, and this is so important because, as you know, being a grandparent is entirely different than parenting your children, and I want to give you some really good tips to help you. The first one is to connect with them. What does that mean, you say? Okay, it's very simple. I need you to get on your knees and to their level. Ideally, I want you to be eye to eye. So if your grandchild is about this high, I want you to make yourself about this high. However way you need to do that. Usually it means getting on the floor. And what that does is it takes away some of the power differential between you and your grandchildren. And it also tells them you're really seeing them, you're really connecting to them. And that opens the doors for just everything. The other tips will come so much easier. So let me get to those. The other one is the biggest mistakes I see grandparents making is asking a lot of questions about school, a lot of questions in general. How is school? How is your teacher? How are your friends? What kind of activities are you involved in lately? Kids hate that. What kids like to do is tell you when they want to tell you. So how do you get information out of them if you don't ask them questions? Here's a simple tip. Get some kind of craft activity together. Get some crayons, some paper, whatever craft they're into, paint model airplanes, whatever it is. And then and do it with them. Don't just have them do it. Paint with them or paint your own or draw your own. And then you talk about your experiences. If you're wanting to find out about how their schooling is, tell a story of when you were in school. And what kids do is instead of seeing you as grandma or grandpa that can't relate to me, they see you as, oh, gosh, they had experienced similar things. And you say, oh, when I had this experience in school, they'll respond with, yeah, for me it's like that too. Kids inherently tend to be very self-focused. It's what they're meant to do. So if you start telling some of your stories, they will pipe in and share their perspective. And you know what? That exchange is so much more authentic and so much more connected than, how is this? How is that? Trust me, your grandchildren are really going to connect with you that way. The other quick piece of advice I have for you grandparents is to teach them something that you know. And maybe it's knitting, maybe it's baking a pie, maybe it's a song that you enjoy. Teach them this. Again, it's all about connection. Kids are just going to start talking to you when you do an activity with them. Adults across the board, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, we make the common mistake of talking to children instead of talking with children. And how we connect with children is we're up here and they're down here. The best way to connect, the best way to communicate is to play with them, to talk with them, to get to their level, and your relationship is really going to respond well from that. I have lots of more information for you grandparents as well as for the parents out there. Please come to my website. It's www.drjennifer.com, drjennifer.com. Thank you so much.